All right, there we go. Now we're back into part 2 of this multi-part series. Great. Now that I have the layer selected that represents this rectangular box, I'm going to bring in or open and drag across, or whatever you want to call it. So there we go. Whoops, hold on. Let's get one at a time. There you go. Darren Pang. Bring him in. Now I've got Darren Pang sitting here. What I'm going to do is drag his file over to the template document, and this file will be directly on top of the layer that I want to clip it to. All right. So now why this is important is I don't have to start dragging things around after the fact. All right. So what I'm going to do is, before I start to scale it down, why don't I just clip it so I can see what is actually going to be showing. So I'm holding down the Option key, that would be Alt on PC, and put your cursor in between the two layers that you want to clip together and just click. And now you can see over on this side here we have an image showing through that black rectangular box. I'm going to come back over to this image here and I'm just going to close that off. Great. Now what I'm going to do is I need to scale this. And I'm not quite sure how high this whole thing is, so I'm going to just make this whole document a little bit smaller and then expand this out. And then with this selected, if I invoke the free transform guy here, see how much, yeah, I wouldn't have been able, because it was all out of the white area. You got the idea. All right, I want to scale this down, so I'm going to hold down the Shift key. And if I also hold down the Option key, I can scale to the center. Oh, this is kind of nice. Cool, cool. And while I have, whoops, and kind of when I, no, it's not going to let me, is it? I guess I have to release the modifier keys in order to do that. So I can come in here and just work with this, tap it over a little bit. There you go. So I can see a little bit of his bottle. And he's waving at us, so I'm happy with that. And I just accept that and move on. Alrighty then. So if I want to, I can go ahead and name the layer and all that kind of stuff. There we go. We've got the first one in there, so I have to do a Command S. The next thing I want to do is, let's say I want to put a picture in this box down here. I'm going to click on that layer, and then I'm going to open, and I'm going to come over here and grab this image, click open, drag it over, release, go back and choose this image here, and Command W to close that. Command T, first of all, let's Option click in between to clip it, and then I can do a Command T, and then I hold down the Shift and the Option keys, and I do this. Now I'm going to release those keys. I'm just going to move this in here, get our lovely Katrina Lemaidon, if that's how you pronounce it. There you go. If not, too bad. All right, and Shift drag just to scale her in a little bit more and get her to pop up that way. Don't need all of that foot over there, so maybe I'll just do this and then double click to accept that. So now I've got 2 out of the 5 done. You can see how easy this is. Just understanding the concept, that's the other thing. All right, so now I'm going to go to the bottom area here. I'm going to open up another image. This time I think I'm going to put Wayne signing some caps and such for some of the volunteers. Drag this over, and now what I'm going to do is clip it. Command T, hold down the Shift key, transform, reposition, and then scale down just a tad more, just about like that, so we're not cutting off anybody's heads. Beautiful stuff. Gotta love this. And then the next one is the one at the top, so I need to find another image. All right, so Command O and find the image I'm looking for. Beautiful. Come over here, just drag it in, release. Come over here and close that off. Come over here, close that off. Do I have any other ones open? Nope. Okay. And then I'm just going to scroll this up to that. And I'm going to clip by Option clicking in between the line. Click on the line in between the 2 layers to clip, Now it's just a nice sky and lake, not very telling of where we are, so I need to bring up the transform tool, and I'm going to shift. Where is my cursor? Oh gosh, where's my cursor? God, lost it. All right, and come in here and do something about like this, and then come over here and reposition, and again scale in a little bit more here so at least I can see a little bit more of what's going on. Thank you very much for that, Wayne. You're a beautiful man. All right. And I'm going to come over and put in the one that I want to put into the center here, and that's going to be Walter Gretzky signing some autographs. So again, file open, and I'm not sure if it's this one. Yes, it is. Got it. All right, beautiful. And just drag this over. Go back under window menu. Bring it up, Command W to close, and then clip that in there. Command T, scale that down, something along those lines, let go of the keys, come in here, and now I get to do it this way. Now I can actually see that Walter is signing some stuff. There you go, beautiful, nice long fan, all excited, everything is great. Command S to save. And now that is the end of this part of the project. And we'll see you in the next movie.